What we're going to talk about today is something called modulus functions or absolute value. Okay. So modulus function, modulus, is sometimes called absolute value. Okay, so for example, if I want to find the absolute value of 5, I will get back 5. If I wanted to find the absolute value of -5, I will strangely get back 5. If you want to imagine it this way, if I have a number line, let's suppose this is a number line. Let's say this is 0, this is 5 over here, and this is -5. Okay, what absolute function or modulus function does is it tries to find out what is the distance between 0 and that particular number. So let's say 5, the distance between there and there is 5, and the distance between -5 and 0 is also 5. So you can think of modulus functions and absolute value as finding the magnitude or finding the distance from a particular value to 0. Now there's something very important that you need to know about absolute values, which is this. If I want to find the absolute value of 0, okay, this will actually give me 0. But if I have any other number, let's say 5, I'm going to get back 5. 7, I'm going to get back 7. If I have a negative number inside, -3, let's say, I'm going to get back a positive value of 3. And if I have find the absolute value of -10, I will get back a positive value of 10. Now what this tells us is this. Okay, if you want to find an absolute value on a number, okay, the result will always be more than or equals to 0 for all real values of x. This will be the first two work examples that we're going to try out. Okay, now let's look at the first part of the question, which is given that fx equals to absolute value or modulus on -2x plus 6, evaluate this value here. So all we have to do is, let's do part A first. All we have to do is, I'm going to write out that function first. It's an absolute function on -2x plus 6. Okay, and we're supposed to evaluate f2. Now, evaluating f2 is simply substituting the value of 2 into x. Okay, so when we calculate this out, let's work out what's inside. We have -4 plus 6, which will give you 2. And since inside that value is positive, I'll get back a positive value of 2. Now let's work on the second part, part B, which is this. We're going to find gx when the value of 1 is substituted inside gx. So gx is given as x minus 4 plus 3x squared minus 4x. Okay, and g1, we are going to replace all the x with 1. Okay, so that becomes 1 minus 4 plus 3, absolute function of absolute value of 1 squared minus 4 times 1. Okay, and this will give us -3 here inside the modulus function, plus 3 times 1 minus 4, okay, which will give us, now the modulus function on -3 will give us 3, and this one here will give us -3, which will result in a tree. Okay, so the total value will be 12.